This week on the Trent Out Loud Podcast. If you asked me 10 years ago, I don't feel like basketball was as exciting, and I felt like the NFL was more exciting. But in this past 3-4 years, I have been really excited to watch the NBA playoffs, and I don't know if it's just me. Is the NBA play-in, playoffs, and finals more exciting than the NFL? Is it more exciting than the Super Bowl? Let's discuss this. I'm fully aware the NFL, by numbers wise, the NFL is bigger. I'm not talking about that because we all know that the Super Bowl is one of the most widely watched sports broadcasts for the year. Like, we all know that. Like, there's nothing bigger than the Super Bowl. But I'm not just talking about viewership, or I'm not just talking about ad dollars. I'm just talking about strictly excitement. Like, I'm talking about entertainment now for a second. If you look at the NFL, of course, the season is very exciting. When you get to the playoffs, you know, it's do or die. You know, you have your wild card, you have your one game, your two games. You know, the NFC Championship is pretty exciting. The NFC Championship is exciting. The Super Bowl, you know, half the time is exciting, half the times it's not. It's normally a pretty exciting game, right? But I mean, the wild cards are not super overly exciting. And by the time you get into the brackets, the quarterfinals, etc., they are exciting. But if you ask me, the NBA for the past couple of years, especially when they added in this play-in now and like this do or die, and you have the 9 and 10 seed allowed to come in, like, every night I'm at my TV watching 2 games, and they're always exciting. Especially this year, you have the Lakers playing the Grizzlies, you have Miami playing the Bucks. Like, you have these lower seeds playing the higher seeds, and some of them might win. You never know what's going to happen. Like the play-ins, you didn't know what's happening. All I'm saying is that not just Sunday, but Monday through Sunday for a whole month, you got some really exciting sports to watch. And a lot of these games are not blowouts. They're not gimmies. Lower seeds are beating higher seeds. Like, I feel like I'm excited before we've even gotten to the conference finals yet. And we haven't even gotten to the finals. Like, I'm just saying, NBA playoffs, again, not numbers, just excitement and just the level of intensity that's being played from game 1 through potentially like game 6, game 7. As a sports fan, the amount of sports and the amount of quality sports that I get to watch, I'm thinking the NBA is probably more exciting than the NFL. I know that it's a tough comparison because one is a game 7 and the other sport is, of course, do or die. But if you asked me 10 years ago, I don't feel like basketball was as exciting, and I felt like the NFL was more exciting. But in this past 3-4 years, I have been really excited to watch the NBA playoffs. And I don't know if it's just me. Some finals maybe has not been too exciting. But, I am loving April and May when it comes to being a sports fan. The level of intensity that we are getting, the level of excitement that we are getting in the play-ins, even the last week or two leading up to play-ins are very exciting. Now, regular season, I totally agree. Super boring. I hate that these, some of these superstars are sitting out. Dallas got fined $750,000 for sitting down, their players. I hate that. I feel like if you're getting paid, you should definitely play. So definitely the season in the NFL is a lot more exciting, and the NBA is like horrible during the season. Even it used to be where it's like, after the All-Star break, it gets exciting. Even at that, it doesn't really get exciting. But the last 2 weeks of NBA, then the play-in week and the playoffs, wow. As a sports fan, I have been glued to my TV, regardless if I'm traveling. I don't care what city I'm in. I'm at a bar or I'm at someone's house or I'm doing something. I am glued to the TV. I'm glued to my phone. I'm figuring out who is playing, what games. I mean, there's not too many games, even in the first round, that I'm like, that's a blowout. Like, I'm not going to watch that. Like, maybe the Atlanta, Boston, but even that's still they're close games, right? Like, nobody's getting washed. right? I remember when like LA had their run and they were like beating people, 4-zip. I think when LA, one of LA's championships when Kobe and Shaq were together, I think they swept everybody except for in the finals. They lost game 1 and then they won 4 straight. And I love dynasties. I like that kind of dominance, but I'm really loving all this competition in the NBA right now. I'm just excited as a sports fan, as all around. Like I watch all sports from football, basketball. I watch golf. I'm not a huge soccer fan, but I'll even watch the World Cup. But man, of course, my 2 favorite sports, NFL. I mean, I played football for 10 years. So this is, my whole family, like I'm a diehard football player. Like this is what I do. This is how I grew up since I was friggin' 6 years old, 5 years old, like playing football. I played football when I was like 6 years old on a team. But coming from a football fan, I gotta salute the NBA, adding in the play-in tournament and whatever it is that they're doing as a sports fan. It's exciting to watch. I don't know who's going to take it this year, but that's not the point. NBA, sports fans, it's fun to watch. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, Trent Out Loud.